Otherwise, so
you know what? Before we start, actually, next time we just look now before our online connect. So let me just introduce everyone.
Okay.
So it's in car again. Except for you, it's your boy, Pabitao, Popo Turayo, self-made cheese boy, and a single note. Okay. Welcome to a beautiful first special episode of Live on Instagram with Pabitao and Casey. First time of people entertainment, welcome.
Hello, Sanbanani, Kiki Sleazy for no Halinki, but iPad after this Lahon Toka Gospiti. Welcome to See Live with Pamito and Casey. And welcome our beautiful guest,
Yeah. Your energy is like up there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Nine cup.
I'm not yours now.
Oh, guys.
I'm drinking water.
I don't believe that. Your energy is like up there. Something is going on.
It's like this every day.
Okay, that's dope, guys. That's dope.
Beautiful. Welcome, sweetheart. Welcome, best. Do you talk? We are kuluma. We are okay, but what's your origin? What's your origin?
Well, I'm Nkosi, but I speak Setswana because I go Northwest. I go to Kuma, so I speak Setswana.
Home girl. Home girl.
Yeah, Northwest girl. Yeah. Imagine a whole Nkosi girl speaking Setswana. Yeah, I grew up.
No, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. So tell us a little bit about you before we get into our own self-made questions. Exactly. Who's Veena? Why Veena? What's up?
Okay, I guess we already have the basis of that. I'm from the Northwest, Kuma. I started singing in 2012. Moved to Joburg in 2015 to start recording. Well, initially it was to study, and then I dropped out, and then I started doing music, and then I've been doing that ever since. Yeah, I think that's just the basis of it. Yeah.
So
and Veena.
Like if you're saying drop out, like high school or in university.
No, college. No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Please, man.
I dropped out of college. I didn't have cash, yo. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I just had to make that choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I dropped out and then I became Veena.
So what were you studying in college?
Audio technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is not
so
really far from music.
Yeah, like with your live events. I was gonna be that girl, like behind the scenes. Yeah.
But your voice deserves that. To be quite honest, your voice deserves
guys, give us a chance, man.
Like your voice deserves that. You was in a band, like people are playing your piano, and all that. Like your voice deserves that. So what I wanna know now about you is that are you always writing as Xhosa, or what's it called? Like you as Xhosa and as Tswana. So what's really happening when you're in studio?
Well, initially I was writing with English strictly, and then people came up to me like, "Yo, why are you singing English? You have a beautiful African voice. Why don't you try Vernac?" And now I mix. So I do English. I do mostly Vernac now though, because people connect more with that. So I'm just I mix. I mix your English, your Zulu, your Xhosa, Setswana a little bit there. Yeah.
Oh, your Xhosa is pure. Oh my God.
Yeah, no. It's only pure on the music, guys. It's only pure on the music. Live, so I don't have the confidence. Don't even try. Don't even try.
All right.
It's only nice on the songs.
And if you know what we're gonna do, we have placards here. We've written like a few questions. I think it's 10 questions, huh?
Yeah, 10 or 15, 25, depending on the weather.
Yeah, 10 questions. So what we're gonna do is just...
I'm not well. Please don't forget that.
So let me be the one who asks the first question.
Okay.
How do you engage with your audience, and how do you hope they learn from you?
I guess it's just, our shared human experiences. I feel like whatever I write about, even though we don't have the same experiences, but it kind of gave us the same feeling. So I write about that, and that's when, that's how I connect with them on a personal, or maybe collective level. Yeah, but yeah, that's how I connect.
So before I'm going to read my question, I want to know, like, how FutureIn Studio, do they play a beat for you, or what's happening? Do you just write and then you put that as soon as you're done writing? What's happening when you get there?
It depends. Sometimes I'll hear the beat first. Sometimes I'll get inspired by whatever I'm thinking. So it depends. Sometimes it's the beat. Sometimes it's just my thoughts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's never like one way of just doing something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll write on a beat and then go into studio and then ask my producer to do something different.
That's dope. That's dope. So how do you collaborate with others, and what do you enjoy about it?
I guess, because we all have a different style of like attacking music, when we write, and I'm always like excited to see how people like go into studio and write the music and record. Especially with the person I just collaborated with, Mandy, she taught me how to just relax, because I'm always in studio and I just want to scream. I want to, attack music in a very chilled way. So it's always those type of things, like their style, how they go into music, and that's just what interests me. That's where they get me. Yeah.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And then what do you think what do you think the role of art is in the community, and how do you think your music is playing a part in it?
I guess this connection, it connects to the other question you asked me, right? I feel like music is a form of expression, like any other art. Like, it's a form of expression, and through music we're able to connect, like, as a community, come together, and I'm able to provoke thoughts, I'm able to provoke emotions, I'm able to bring about change through my lyrics and whatever I speak, so I feel like that's how I connect, and with the audience and my community. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's so. Look, man, do you know what? I was going through my iTunes, and then there's a couple of songs that you did back then. You were doing Afro House. You did a lot of like collaborations, So I want to know what's next for you, and what project are you excited about?
I don't know if I should tell you guys yet, but maybe I can speak about one song. Yeah, there's a song. It's like Afrobeat, and I infused lock drum into it. So I think we can expect like a fusion of Afrobeats and amapiano. Yeah, that's what we can expect coming through.
So what do you call it? What do you call it? Give us a name for
it. I don't even have a name. Like, I've always, like, back in the days, right? I used to, like, put together these sounds, and I'd call them stapler music, because, like, after you write a book, you take the papers and you staple them together and it becomes a book. So I've always wanted to, like, call my music stapler music, but I'm not yet confident about that name as yet. So I'm still thinking and trying to see, like, what I can name it, or maybe, hopefully, people could come up with a name for me. Yeah,
I'll try. I'll sleep
that
on
thing.
I love the fact that you are so well spoken. You are so relaxed, even though we are cooler and stuff.
Like, we've never even met before.
Anyways, guys, for those who just popped in, and for those who keep on coming in, we are doing a show. Is it a show? Live show with artists.
Interview.
I hate saying artists are coming, because I believe in the power of the tongue.
That's not even the right way to put it.
I believe in the power of the tongue. We are already there. It's just a matter.
That's all we need, girl.
And when we go back to Isaiah, God says, when the time is right, I, your Lord, will make it happen. So we are here with the beautiful Veena, and we're still asking her about where she comes from, where she's going, and why.
Exactly. So I don't want to announce a special guest that we're gonna have next week.
No, not yet. We're still busy. Veena is special.
I'm sorry.
Especially when,
like, please respect the people. Respect the people.
Apology.
Can I go to my next question?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's been the most challenging thing about being a musician and how are you overcoming it?
Okay, I think maybe in general for an artist, because it could be different things, like, you know, with finances, but I'll talk like with being an artist generally. I think it's just how society views artists, you know, like it's like, I don't think we're respected. I don't think you choosing art is something that people will, you know, from the get-go respect, unless maybe it comes with like, you know, achievements. That's when people start taking you seriously. I think that's the most challenging thing, society and how they view us. Yeah, I think that's for me. Yeah.
And how are you overcoming that so far? How do you think you're tackling it?
Reminding myself of who I am, you know, and always, like, my mom used to say beautiful things to me, so I always just go back to all of that. So I just, remind myself of who I am, you know, because I don't let people define that for me.
Oh, let's go back to the mommy part and firstborn or last born. How's the relationship?
You have siblings. You have siblings.
Last born, I have an older sister.
Mama's girl.
And then for my father's side, I'm the firstborn. I have 2 little sisters. Yeah, so I experienced firstborn and lastborn. So you can say I'm both. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you know what? Most of the time, hence now I have a record label. Most of the time, what I do I always tell artists that, guys, to make music, to put your music out there, you need money. You know. So my question now to you is, what advice would you give to emerging artists?
Just be knowledgeable, you know. For me, for instance, I came into the industry blindly. Like, I didn't know exactly what's happening, you know. I just saw the end result. Like, I saw myself on stage with 1,000 people, they're cheering for me. I didn't see what it takes. So I think for me, it's mainly that. Just be knowledgeable. Just know what you're doing. Understand the industry. Yeah, basically, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, girls. Yeah. So
can you please kindly tell us what's the significance of your name, your stage name?
Okay, so I took it from my name and surname. So Veena is from the beginning of my name, and NA is from the end of my surname.
Oh.
So it's just like the people I hang around. Yeah, I hang around Model C kids, so they couldn't pronounce my name. So it was always V. So it just came from that, just V, and then I added, you know, the end of my surname.
So something like what I did. My K comes from my name, and Sleazy comes from my surname.
People just call you K, you know, something like, okay, let me just be that then, I guess. Yeah.
So ngeXhosa umbana akusi electricity ngeXhosa.
Umbane. No, not mbane. Like mbana.
Oh, mbana.
Like banana.
Mbane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let me ask you about management and stuff like that. Because I believe I got your details from a certain person, but when I went back to them, they were like, no, I'm not working with that kind of person. So how do you navigate yourself through management teams and stuff like that?
I guess right now I'm just alone. You know, it's just my music doing the speaking for me. Like whenever I put out videos or music, I get people coming through. Oh, I can do this, I can do that, and then that's how I just, you know, navigate the industry. I don't necessarily have like a dedicated team of people that I can be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Yeah, it's just normally people who just come up to me like, oh, we saw that, we like that, let's do that. Yeah.
So to add on that, are you taking bookings for yourself, or there's someone behind that?
I'm taking for myself.
Oh, because I've seen it on your bio.
It could come from anybody I know.
Because on your, and another thing I want to add, remember not last year, on my all white party, I wanted to invite you, actually, I wanted to book you. So the thing is that I was so shocked, and then you've charged me this much, and I was like, I want to know, do you check the location, the environment that you go into, or do you check the connection that you have to the person, and then that's where you charge it through that? Because of, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then
yes,
I was hosting it. What's this? MFQA. So do you charge looking at those kind of things?
I look at the type of performance I'm going to be doing, first of all, how long the set is going to be, and of course, transport. If it's going to be a live band, then we're going to have to talk like a couple of Ks, you know.
Okay.
But then if it's just me singing on backtracks, then we're not talking a heavy amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, who are you talking to?
Yeah,
Me? Get into detail. Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to Dera? I think you were talking to Dera, hey? I have a feeling you were talking to Dera, yeah.
So you still use them on your bio? I've seen contacts down there and emails. Are you still using those details?
The ones on the bio.
Yeah,
I've updated my bio. When last did I bio?
Yeah.
Who sent me?
The most recent one. Oh, yes. Contact me there. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, is the one Lena in what's this your artwork layer your EP in a storm each one is a corner on your bio. Is that
no,
the one?
that's an older one. Yeah.
That's the
older one.
I feel like I feel like that.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Look,
I'll
what inspires your creativity and what keeps you motivated?
I think for me, it's just normally the same thing, you know, just emotions, human experiences. Sorry, excuse me. Whatever I go through, whatever experience, I could write from fun, you know, like I could have fun in studio and write something that I didn't think about, like off the top. But then it's mostly, I have to, you know, dive deep into my thoughts and emotions to stay, like, you know, in that creative space.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Last but not least, I guess you're keeping up with the times and you can see what's happening with the whole Neo, TJ, Bo, Maporisa, and those people, the saga that's happening about finances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that, or did everything just go smooth for you, like with every feature that you've been through, every performance? Do you own your
Luckily, the people that work. What's that?
Do you own
No. At least I'm not in those type of situations. You know, the people I work with, right? We communicate so well. We talk about everything, literally from the masters to the performance rights, all the way. We talk about how we're going to work, and that just makes things a lot easier for us. So we know like who stands where, and you know whose role is this and that. Yeah. So we're never in a difficult situation where we don't know where I stand, or you know, we talk about things before we start working. And I think that I've experienced. What's that? No, I'm not the type. Hey, I'm not the type. Yeah. Like,
okay, so when you go to the mic, when you start recording, already you've done the paperwork.
We have spoken.
Already you've done the paperwork, or
we've learned the hard way, guys. Yeah, we've learned the hard way.
So I mean,
we've learned the hard way.
before you record,
we know this is how we work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
It is.
That's nice.
And trust me, it hasn't always been like this. It hasn't always been like this, right? Luckily, it just started happening when I released music. But then, you know, things just, like I said, I entered into the music like very blindly. I didn't know what I was doing. So only now, like, I'm able to understand these things.
Yeah, we all start somewhere. We all start with people. So how do you deal with people who come at you on some, hey, I want to be your manager. I have this amount. I want to invest in you. Blah blah blah. You know, those dreams and solid dreams.
You know, I'm very scared of like taking people's money, because at the moment and as much as I can say I'm a business, right? You need to know exactly what you're going to put that money into and how you're going to pay back. You know, so I'm always like very conscious of that. Right now I'm always thinking too hard, before we sign or get into anything. It's always just, a very long process for me.
Yeah, makes sense. Yo,
I've only signed one contract all these years, or one contract, and it's just,
No, I'm over to you're doing good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I want to know, how do you navigate criticism, and what do you learn from it?
Hey, it's very hard for me to take criticism, especially from the outside. I like receiving criticism from people that I know, you know, like people like that I work with. because I feel like they know me and they understand me and they can help me like go the right direction. So I normally, I don't want to sound like, you know, I don't listen to people and ideas, but I try to shy away from listening to people when it comes to my creativity, you know, because I feel like it needs to be unique and authentic and, you know, something that I, you know, come up with naturally.
So there is before now, sorry. Before now, there is this song, I will always have me Yaratash. I think, no, it's yours actually. So how did you, no, I will always have me Yaratash. So how did you, but I remember it's not a hook, it's like a little bit of your harmonies and all that in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
Like when's the by the time this song was recorded?
Yo, like a lot of things happened when I was working with Touchline. We see up and down a lot, you know, we'd end up in studio like a lot of times. You know, some of the sessions I don't remember what was happening, you know. Yeah, I guess, yeah, no, it's all a blur, honestly. When I think about it, it's all a blur.
Yo, that song, your voice, my father.
Wait, are you talking about I'll Always Have Me?
Yes.
The writing process is all about Always Have Me.
Because I wouldn't have hook like in switch corner, it goes lower. That's where your voice comes in. So hence I'm saying what happened. And that song, it plays long. I think it's like 5 minutes, couple of seconds. So like hence I'm saying which ones are you?
Oh, are you talking about I'll Always Have Me? I need to know exactly what you're talking about. Then I'll Always Have Me. Okay.
Yes.
I'll Always Have Me was mainly Touchline's idea. You know, I didn't really have a lot of creative direction. Like he just had this idea and was like, yo, you know, I love your voice and I think you can do this for me. And it's like, please do this, and we did that. You know, I didn't really have a lot of creative direction, especially because you can tell how long, you know, my part is on there. And it was very shocking when he gave me the credit that he did. I was like, wow, like I didn't even, you know, had to go and think too hard about this shit, but I'm already on it.
Yo,
so,
that's so
yeah,
it's
no.
a beautiful
Thank you.
So
Thank
like
you.
and then another thing, another thing I wanna know. When you have a song with Shakes and then Cyper as well. So who's the best producer?
Yo,
Okay, now you see now. You see now.
Both
No,
of
now
them
you
are my
making
boys.
this one.
Both of them are my boys. I just want to know from your side.
Yo,
Who's the best producer between the two?
yo. Bana, you putting me in a very difficult position right now. Bana, like, how do I even begin to explain? Please, I want to be good with my boys. Please, don't do that.
You'll still be good with them. Just that we want to know, like, okay, let's not say the best, yeah. Okay, let's say the best, yeah. Okay. Let's just say.
Let me say, who do you feel
I
comfortable
guess with Shakes, we can all agree that Cyperman.
Cyperman.
Yeah, Cyperman.
What's with Shakes again?
Like Shakes is amazing, of course. Like he's a great engineer, right? But I feel like when it comes to production, Cyper could compose the craziest things. Like he's in there, like all type of styles. If I need Afrobeat, he got me. If I need Afro tech, he got me. Piano, he got me. Whatever I need, and he's gonna hit it right there in the moment, you know. So
and then it's gonna hit you right there.
Yeah. Understand? I know you always understand assignments. Always understand assignments.
Big shout out to Cyper and Shakes.
Big shout out to
the best
Cyper.
The best producers we have currently at MandyZA.
And never argue alone. If you want to argue, go argue with somebody else.
All right, darling. So we go back to you know, in acting.
Yeah.
There's things like couch casting.
Yeah. I'm trying to dabble into that. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to dabble into that. Most recently, like I feel like back in the days I didn't have the confidence, but now I'm able to, you know, try out such things. So yeah.
Hey, you are answering wrong. Listen to me. I think you were not listening.
What are you saying?
Couch casting.
No, 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 no. You are sneaky. You are sneaky. Blame my way. Not my sister. Sneaky, my sister. My sister was sneaky.
You know, there's things like couch casting.
Yes.
No, we don't do that. Not in this house.
Okay, but by level lick em up. If you realize that's where Apple. Adam, that's right.
Okay,
what are you doing?
I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry. I'm back, guys.
Okay.
I'm back.
I can't only evil Adam. Because what Adam live on Abanalo Toradi Apple these days. You know? So Adam will let Apple like evil.
Never. Hey, I need funny.
I need food.
No, thank you. I'm good, thanks. I'm right.
I think
I'm good.
when I know acting, are you looking into
I thought you were talking about costing, like extra costing, girl.
Yeah,
Girl, you
yeah,
speak. I told
yeah.
you. You speak.
Nani language
You better speak. Hey, we're taking PG, okay? PG.
Alright, so what's inspiring you to take direction into acting?
People, I'd say again, it's just people saying. I never really woke up one day and like, oh, I dream of acting. It's just knowing people say, oh, you know, I feel like you could do well in this. Maybe you should try it out. Yeah, so I think, yeah, it's mainly that. It's not like my dream, like I'd want to, you know, it's just part of the entertainment and something that I can dabble in and try.
I see dream.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Let me not lie.
Talent.
Let me not lie. Gengi?
Talent.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Yeah.
Okay, before we even go there, she's the best in acting. Can also put in the
Hela, what the hot seat? Hot seat. What did you go acting?
No, I'm sold. Like, take me, literally right now.
No, but on the real though, I am really good in acting, and if you're looking for maybe these short stories and stuff like that, I'm your woman.
Please.
I'm your woman.
Please.
And
I got your number. I got your number.
Yeah. No, we'll talk. But I have something written, just looking for cast, and then we shoot.
Okay. Behind the scene,
what's that?
And then friends for the cam. We good. Like, we are connected. Okay. We just need this.
Like your
time. But you take time. Tell me something you take, but you take the time.
Yeah.
It's there.
So, Tina, there is this producer.
I lost you there. You were gone. You were gone. You said there was this producer and then I lost you.
There is Afro House producer, Kinetic T. I think you know him.
Yeah, Kinetic,
so
yeah.
He texted me, I think, can you please speak to her? I was like, okay, can I get 50 some lights? So, what was Panama actually? What like deep down?
Okay, I no problem.
So I don't know, I'm not involved, so you guys will take it further and then we speak.
Yeah. No problem. Today was so fun, guys.
Lily and I will take it further and then we speak.
Yeah, I know we'll speak, girl. We'll speak.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for today.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for this special first episode of On the Couch. No.
Thank you, guys.
See live on Instagram with Anita and Casey. Thank you, darling, for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, people talk.
No.
Okay.
Nothing to do with music.
Okay. I don't know about that. We don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
Depends who's asking, ne?
Depends. What I'm wrong. Then I got to
Dito ba naglaga yun, sis?
Yeah,
So,
okay, guys. Let me understand. Let me understand you, guys. Consumer.
Do you know this new TikTok song that said, how na muta mutu? How hamban?
No.
You don't know it?
No.
Look out for it.
So before I play this song,
how am I gonna search for that? Okay.
This is our song.
Oh,
Intsika.
love that song.
Tell me now, what's Intsika?
Pillar of strength.
A strength.
Pillar of strength. Intsika means pillar of strength. If somebody is your Intsika, they are a pillar.
Okay. A pillar of your strength.
What's that?
Intsika means a pillar of your strength.
Yeah, not my strength to say, but generally it's a pillar of strength. Yes.
Oh, dope. Hey, this is a nice song. Yo. Imagine, what are you doing? On all radio platforms. Please.
We're trying, by all means. We're trying. We're pushing.
Yeah.
We're pushing, guys.
Definitely.
Please, guys.
We are pushing.
Shout out to you.
So is your voice bad? This just little bit of this hook fell and
Okay, play it. Let me sing along with it.
Okay.
What if I'm not to sing along?
Money. That's too far. They paying.
Yo, I just saw. Yeah, stop again, man. Go. Yes.
That's Mandy's part. I can't sing Mandy's part.
Okay. Yeah, please.
That's my part.
Sing that part.